Hi, my name's Sally Trotman. Welcome to your full moon in Gemini astrology, numerology and angel card forecast, guiding you to make the most of this full moon in the sign of Gemini that we have got on Sunday the 15th, this Sunday at 9:01 a.m. So let's have a look at what's going on in the planets at the moment and how you can make the most of this full moon and what it means for you. So we are coming to the end of Mercury retrograde. Hurrah! Never an easy transit when Mercury is moving retrograde. That is about moving backwards in the sky instead of forwards. So the planet of Mercury is going to move direct on Sunday, helping things to get a little bit easier. So if you feel like you've been stuck in limbo, if you do feel that, do put a comment for me, because I feel a lot of people have been feeling very stuck the first couple of weeks of December, waiting for things to happen, waiting for change, waiting for movement, waiting for that new beginning, whatever it might be, because there is a feeling of new beginnings this month, because we had the new moon in Sagittarius on the 1st of December, and we've got a second new moon on the 30th of December, day before New Year's Eve, in the sign of Capricorn. So the second new moon in a month is called a black moon. So this is a really powerful month for endings and new beginnings. It's the last month of the year. 2024 adds up to 8. So this year has been about reevaluation and deep transformative inner and outer change. So I'm sure you have been feeling that this year. It's been a tough year. It's been about developing strength, being clear, letting go of what isn't serving you, so that we can move into the energy of 9 next year. So 2025 adds up to 9, which is endings and new beginnings. So is there a cycle, a phase, a pattern in your life that you're ready to let go of? If so, get ready to make a big change in your life. And I feel like that's what this full moon in Gemini is preparing us all for as well. So the total of the date on the full moon in Gemini is 8. So 15/12/2024. When you add all of that up together, it divides down to the number 8. So we're not getting away from that 8 theme. 222 on the video as I said that. Have faith. Everything is working out. It might feel difficult. It might feel a struggle. It might feel like things are not panning out exactly as you want them to, but everything is right as it is meant to be at this moment. Everything is unfolding in divine timing. Maybe not in your timing, but in divine timing. So, talking of faith, we are in Sagittarius season. So the sun is in the sign of Sagittarius right now until the 21st of December. That's the winter solstice or the summer solstice, depending which side of the globe you're living on. So for those of us in the northern hemisphere, the winter solstice brings the darkest point of the year, the time for deep release and surrender to whatever is no longer serving you. And the sun will then move into Capricorn. But right now, the sun is in Sag. So keep the faith. Mercury's in Sagittarius. Keep the faith. Trust your inner guidance. Reevaluate your values, your goals, your desires, and what is important to you. Take a risk. Be bold. With the sun and Mercury in Sagittarius, we are being encouraged to make big changes. So what do you need to change before the end of the year? What is that one thing that you know you need to change and take action on before the year is out? I think this time of year is really great for reevaluation, reflection. We are meant to be more still at this time of year, believe it or not, because obviously we've got lots of festivities going on, lots of busyness. Do try and make some time to be still for yourself over the next couple of weeks. So this full moon on Sunday in particular, I've just looked at the chart for this full moon. So when I look at the chart, I look at the time and the date of this full moon, and I look at how all the planets are placed, which houses they're in, and what that means for you. So there is a feeling of rest and retreat with this full moon, because the sun in Sag is actually in the 12th house. So the 12th house is all about rest, retreat and meditation. So if you're feeling confused, which you might be, because Gemini tends to throw up a lot of different options. Do I do this? Do I do that? Am I going this way? Am I going that way? It's the twins. It's like, okay, I seem to be pulled in 2 different directions. So if you are, be still, go within, calm your mind, have 5 or 10 minutes to just sit and reflect and meditate and write and journal, because Gemini is about communication. So this is a time of communicating with your higher self or your higher power, with other people, your friends, people who you gain wisdom from and give wisdom to journal, to write down all your thoughts in your head, and to really just try and be light with whatever is going on in your life. Gemini is an air sign. It's about lightness. It's about fun. So yes, we have introspection, reevaluation, with the sun being in the 12th house in this chart for the full moon on Sunday. But we have Jupiter in the 5th house, which is about fun, enjoyment, creativity, children, laughter, inspiration, spontaneity. So there's a lot of good stuff going on around the time of this full moon as well for you to tap into. There is a serious note. I feel there's kind of two sides, which is typical for Gemini. With this full moon, there's a seriousness. There's a kind of feeling of, I need to get my stuff together, basically. I need to sort things out. I need to get organised. There's a focus on finances. So the ascending sign at the time of this full moon is Capricorn, which is about organisation. The sign on the midheaven, which is about your career, your vocation, is in Scorpio, which is asking you to be really true to yourself when it comes to your working life. Are you happy with the direction your work is going in? Are you living your joy? Are you living your purpose? If not, what changes perhaps are you going to make as we move into the new year? Okay, so I'm going to have a look at the Ascended Master cards, because I want to see which Ascended Masters are helping you as we lead up to this full moon on Sunday. Okay, so Twin Flame, beautiful, love this card. The Twin Flame is about a very high vibrational love relationship. So maybe you are with your Twin Flame, maybe you've met somebody recently, or you're in a partnership with someone who you feel a really great connection with. Or for those who are single, there is love on the horizon. This actually came up in the last forecast that I did at the end of November. So this is a repeated message. There is love in the air, and I love this, especially around this time of year. It's a time to meet new people, to connect into new people. So Gemini is very sociable, so do get out and about and make the most of all social invitations, especially with the sun in Sagittarius until the 21st of December, because who knows who might come into your path. I love that card. Okay, this one is also looking at me. Right, this is Isis, so she's the Egyptian goddess, and she is saying try to balance your career and your home life. So yes, work, vocation, all of that purpose is really important to put your energy into your working life, but make sure you balance that with your love relationships, your home and your family. So Isis is a very strong lady. So if you need some guidance around this, call on Isis, call on this goddess to help you empower yourself in your working life and in your home life also. Okay, one more. This one is looking at me. Spiritual law of attraction. Okay, so the number 8 is all about manifestation. And this Ascended Master, Melchizedek, is guiding you and reminding you that you are what you think. So create a beautiful life, create a beautiful day based on positive thinking. So when you start your day, just focus on where you want to be by the end of the day. So there's actually something in the chart for the full moon. This full moon, the moon, is in the 6th house of daily routine. So this would be a really good time to start a new daily routine to help your mindset. So whatever works for you. When you get up in the morning, maybe write a gratitude list. Write 3 things that you would like to happen that day. You can use language like I expect to or I intend to. And then look at the action that you need to take that day. Maybe there's something you're putting off. Maybe there's something you need to communicate, because this moon is about communicating your truth. So just have a little think for 5 or 10 minutes at the beginning of the day about what you would like to achieve in your day, what you want to do, what you're grateful for. Have a bit of time to meditate, and then go into your day with a positive mindset, because Gemini rules our thoughts. Gemini is ruled by the planet of Mercury. So this is all about creating positive thoughts which create positive experiences, because when we think positively, we take positive action. And I actually feel, as I'm talking to you about this moon. This is probably the most important element of this moon. A lot of people have been saying they've been seeing 111 and 1111 a lot recently, and I think that's because the universe is guiding you and reminding you that you are what you think. So think positively, think about what you want to do, think about how you want situations to turn out. Look for the best in a situation rather than buying into maybe some of the negativity that's on the news or in the papers. Focus on what is working well on your life and what you want to achieve. So I actually feel, as I'm giving you this forecast, that is the most important thing with this full moon. So thank you for watching. I hope this has been helpful. I'll put a link to my blog with the Gemini full moon writing below in the comments. I am also holding a full moon in Gemini meditation workshop on Friday night, Friday the 13th at 7:30 p.m. on Zoom. So if you'd like to join that, I will also put the link to that below. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful full moon, and I shall look forward to speaking to you again soon.